After a restful and productive 2-week stay at the City Marina in Titusville, Florida, we decided it was time to cast off again. It seemed as though Mother Nature was agreeing with us, as a smooth horizon and no wind greeted us that morning, not to mention the beautiful sunrise that awaited us. Most cruising mornings, I wake up anxious, and this was no exception. But I also felt at peace. It was like we were headed in the right direction, and my skills as a deckhand and as a first mate had improved tremendously. With every challenge we had faced, such as a busted bow thruster and gusting winds as we got into Titusville, we gained better understanding and more effective communication for the future. And with that comes a little bit more confidence at the end of each day. Getting off the dock here was super smooth, and I was really happy that the current was pretty well slack, so we didn't have to do too much maneuvering to keep us off of the pilings here. As we headed north towards Daytona Beach, I was cleaning up the lines on deck, and I kept glancing at Tim to ensure he was happy with how our freshly repaired bow thruster was performing, as he tested it again and again. The problem seemed to be solved, so the stress of docking our single-screw trawler with no thruster was also lifting. Things seem to be looking up, and we are ironing out the kinks as we go.
Probably says minimum wake.
To Daytona. We've got like an hour and a half left of our cruise. What river are we on?
I have no idea what this is. I don't think this is a river.
This is the ICW.
Yeah.
You can smell the ocean. We saw that there was a cut where you can get to the ocean from where we are. So I'm feeling beachy.
Feeling oceany.
I'm ready. We're at the marina that we're going to. It is a bit of a walk to the beach, but it's a lot closer to the beach than we have been. So I'm really excited.
And she's got to go back and get the car anyway. So, or at least part of the time we're there, we'll have the car.
Yeah. Such a beautiful day. We've had a little bit of breeze, but not too much wind. Nothing that's veering us off course too much. It's just been a pretty uneventful cruise so far, so knock on wood, it stays that way. Welcome to Sovereign Sea. I'm Becca, and and this is my husband Tim and our 2 deck paws, Hazel and Sally. In July of 2023, we bought an abandoned trawler off Craigslist for $15,000, and we spent the next 8 months restoring her from this to this, and we still have a ways to go. Join us as we create a sovereign life on the water, enjoying destinations along America's Great Loop and beyond, all while doing all of the jobs ourselves. We're happy to have you on board. Let's figure it out together as we go.
Namaste.
You're welcome. She's glistening, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I'm not sure how long it's actually been since we've uploaded a video, but we're very happy to see you. It's been about 3 weeks since we've filmed, and it's been an awesome 3 weeks. We have been here in Daytona Beach, Florida for the entire time, but I got to travel. I went to Tennessee for my cousin and BFF's bachelorette party, which was so fun. And other than that, we've just been taking a much needed break. Well, Tim hasn't been taking a break. He's still been working. And I've still been taking care of the boat, doing things here and there. But we were in the boatyard for 8 months, and now we're just enjoying being in the water for a little bit. We got this slip reserved for 1 month, and we have only a few days left of that reservation. We are scheduled to leave on Wednesday, which is in just a couple days. And so, yeah, we're really excited to head out. We have a couple of chore-like things that we need to get done this weekend. It's Saturday as we're filming this. but we're also going to do some fun stuff.
Yeah, we kind of decided that, you know, I mentioned one of the previous videos about finding a rhythm, and I think what we're going to do moving forward, we may film some stuff during the week, you know, here and there, but primarily what we're going to do is basically what we were doing in the yard. We'll get up Saturday morning, we'll do an intro, we'll film, you know, our weekend activities, and then we'll film a goodbye on Sunday, and then we'll take that video and anything that we happen to do during the week and just add it in there, and then we'll just go, that'll be our rhythm moving forward, just duplicate basically what we were doing in the yard.
Yeah, just so we have a schedule to bring out the camera. It is harder when you're moving around, and I don't really have a ton of places to like set up a big tripod and like put it on the ground, and then we're working outside, you know what I mean? It's harder, but it is a worthwhile challenge to have. I would not go back to the yard for this reason alone.
Yeah.
So anyways,
yeah, we're scheduled to get out of here next week. Wednesday is the day we're scheduled to leave. Got our eye on a storm down near the Lesser Antilles right now. See what comes up and what happens with that over the course of the next few days. That'll govern whether or not we actually get out of here then, or if we try to stick it out here another month. This is a really exceptionally nice marina.
oh yeah.
I mean, it is like right on Beach Street. Downtown Daytona Beach is right there. The beach itself is a couple of miles away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
It's called Halifax Harbor.
Yep.
And the dockmaster coach really is just super nice. They're really on top of things here. And yeah, it's been honestly pretty affordable for a very nice marina. So if you need to come through the area, or if you need a place to hunker down for a bit, would highly recommend.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. 10 of 10 would recommend.
All right, we're gonna go get this guy
I gotta get a haircut and a beard trim. Got hairs hanging on my lip. Mwah.
Come with us. All right. Tim said the reviews online said this place is really weird, and now there are mannequins out here.
It's Homer's Barbershop.
Of course, this is where he chose.
Yep.
So this is where we're going. Barbershop in America. Check. That may just be the weirdest barbershop in America.
She was such a nice lady.
Yeah, very
She
good
did
haircut.
a very good haircut, and she only wanted to charge me like $15.
Yeah, she.
And then she said, whatever you can afford.
Yeah, Tim was like, "What do I owe you?" And she was like, "Most people give me 20 these days, but whatever you can afford." So sweet.
I'm like, you know, a haircut normally costs, like, I usually pay about between $50 and $60 for a haircut, full haircut and beard trim. And so when she said $20, I was like, that's impossible.
Yeah.
How are you making money and staying in business if you're only charging $20? It doesn't make any sense. You're not keeping up with the market.
Very odd atmosphere.
Yeah, my favorite mannequin was the one that's dressed like a Nazi soldier. That was my favorite.
And they all look like they're looking at you because they're wearing sunglasses.
They do.
Made it to our first thrift store of the day. Daytona Beach is a good thrift store haven. If you're a thrifter, and you're here with a vehicle like we are. We went to go get our car a few weeks ago so I could drive it up north. But yeah, you definitely need a car to do this, but very good thrift days. If you're a thrift.
Yeah, we like thrift stores. I try to buy almost all my clothes from thrift stores. And you never know what you're going to find in them. They're just fun to go to.
Yeah.
I used to love garage sailing when I was a kid, and garage sailing is still cool, but it's really difficult to do when you're on the road and you're not familiar with the area.
Yeah.
So thrift stores just make it easy.
Yep.
So we did find a couple of clothing items at the first thrift store, which is this little churchy thrift store in Ormond Beach. So we got a couple of things. We have been having to do laundry every few days, and by that I mean I've been having to do laundry every few days because we have very little that is not covered in paint or some other sort of grime from the boatyard. So we're furthering our collections.
Well, yep. I got some new swim trunks, a couple pairs of walking shorts.
Tim found this restaurant on Google called Absolutely Cheesy, and at first I was like, no, that sounds absolutely cheesy, you know what I mean? But then I peeped their menu and I was like, actually, let us give this a shot. And may I tell you, that was a good decision. Their food was super, super good, and oh my gosh, best tomato soup I've ever had. Really loved that. Service was great. Highly recommend if you're in Daytona Beach. And now we're heading off to continue our thrifting adventure.
It was a beautiful car until they did that. What up?
So we went to another thrift store, didn't find much of anything. And now we are at the Surplus Unlimited Marine Liquidators.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure what this place has, but we're going to
Marines. Marine liquidators. I'm funny. I'm so funny. She has to admit it. She doesn't like to admit it, but I am funny. That's awesome.
We are unloading our booty.
Arg!
New beach chair.
Buddhist! Yeah, now have her explain to you why I have a new beach chair.
Because the other beach chair was subpar.
Because I collapsed the other beach chair.
The other beach chair was too easily collapsible.
I collapsed it.
just got home. We unloaded everything. I put all the thrift store stuff, got all the tags off of it, and put it in the laundry. I'm gonna do all of that tomorrow. And now I think we're gonna relax a little bit, and then we're gonna go on a walk on the beach later. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some prep for dinner. And yeah, we're just having a nice, cozy, relaxing Saturday, and the chores will probably wait till tomorrow. It's just that kind of day.
For those of you wondering, that's actually called the Vomitorium.
Yeah.
That's legit what that place is called.
Tim was like, well, what kind of person wants to go to a place called the Vomitorium? And honestly, I probably would have as a kid. But these days, I'm a bit more scared of heights than I used to be. One of the many reasons I don't belong as a DIY sailboater, and I do as a trawler.
Trawler.
Water is super clear. I'm gonna miss it.
Where's the water's been since we've been here?
Oh, buddy. The water is legit so clear. The water is legit so clear through here. Yeah. I went swimming in this tidal pool the other day though, and it gets about 4.5 feet deep. But that was when the tide was higher, so I don't know.
how deep it is now. It's so pretty.
The edge of this thing is like quicksand.
He's got a fish, y'all. Go ahead, buddy. I'm not trying to get it from you. You caught him fair and square. I'm not trying to get him from you.
Feels like
Get away from me.
mine.
It's mine.
Precious.
It's cool though. Here, keep it. It's cool. Say that again.
This is what happens when you leave boys alone on the beach.
Womp womp. This one's about to get washed away, I think. I promise he didn't do it. Alright, this little guy was having a rough time. He was in the water a little bit and he was on his back. Now it looks like he's drying himself off, so brought him up to the dry sand. Hopefully he's able to recuperate. Good morning, it is the next day. We are just having a slow morning. We had some breakfast, I'm getting some laundry done. I need to go fold the rest of it, and it's really hot. It is cloudy though, so we're not getting full sun, but it's warm nonetheless. So, gonna go put this away. What else are we doing today, Cap?
Beach.
Going to the beach.
Yep.
This is one of my thrift finds from yesterday. I'm just letting these two things hang dry because they're actually really nice material. And this is one of Tim's. This is Ron's surf shop, and he actually bought his first surfboard from them in California. So it was really cool that he found that, and it fits him really well. Yeah, I love those. And now we are gonna go to the beach and actually swim and just get to enjoy the water here for one last time, what we think is one last time. There's actually a bit of a dilemma right now with the weather, and that is that there is a tropical depression headed right for the islands and then right for us. You basically have the entire south part of Florida, south half, or 2/3 of Florida in the trajectory zone right now, so we're not sure exactly how the weather is going to be for the next week. The thing with that is, though,
I am the maid of honor in my cousin's wedding this month, like in just a couple of weeks now, and so I really need to be there. So we're either going to make this hop or we're not going to make this hop, and we are going to be in Daytona Beach for another month. So that's the adventure, and we're not going to know by the end of this episode, so you guys are not going to know by the end of this episode, and that's just the way that it is right now. We'll see.
Alright, we made it. It's very busy today. It's usually very busy. I'm not sure how well you can hear me, but it's absolutely beautiful. Which is that little dot up there? We actually found a very covert parking lot that is completely free. So it is allowed to drive on the beach here. However, you have to pay like $20, I believe. So I think a lot of people do that, but I did find, if you ever come to Daytona Beach, the address 720 Glenview, right next to the Quality Inn, or the Quailty Inn, as Tim and I call it, is completely free, and I don't think a lot of people know about it because even when the beach is extremely busy, that parking lot is almost completely empty. So, yay! That's where we've been parking the entire time that we've been here, which is really nice. It's nice to find those little pockets that you can just save money and still sort of live the same as the vacationers in a way, without paying the same amounts. I sort of feel like we're stealing this place right now a little bit, just with the price that we're paying at the marina, and just with how beautiful this place is. Yeah, really like it here. It's one of my favorite places geographically that we've been to so far. Don't get me wrong, the town definitely has its issues, but it's Florida, baby. That's Florida. The water still is clear.
Water's so fucking awesome.
Wow.
This is literally the best day that we've ever been here. Probably the best day I've ever seen in the Atlantic Ocean in my life.
Yeah. It's really special. Tim has donned himself a new beach chair, so we're gonna see if he likes this one.
What?
I'm gonna see if you like your new beach chair. Give
See
it.
if it collapses under me?
Give it a test. Oh my.
The flowers bloom in springtime, the leaves fly in the fall, but we have one another through the changes of them all. These unspoken wonders, these stories left to tell, there can't be any other who loves me quite as well.
Hey, buddy. The squirrels here are extremely friendly. Apparently they get fed. I'm like super close to him right now. It doesn't look like it because we're filming on the GoPro.
It's a rat with a fuzzy tail.
They let you get really close to them. We are back from the beach. I think I'm gonna take a little siesta, eat some food. Yeah, and it's probably gonna be a pretty low-key evening, so I'm thinking about ending the video here. What do you think?
Yeah.
We are still...
This will be the outro,
Yeah.
as it were.
Yeah, we're still
looking at the storm. Well, Tim has been meticulously keeping an eye on the storm.
Yeah, we don't know if we're going to be stuck here an extra month or not. But if that storm is in any way, shape, or form going to threaten us, we're going to be stuck here for another month. So we'll keep you guys apprised of it. I'm not going to run the risk of leaving here and getting caught in that thing somewhere where there's too many unknowns.
Yeah.
And where it costs us more than $100 a night to be in a marina.
Right, yeah.
So,
This is definitely a good harbor to be quote unquote stuck at.
yeah.
If you're going to get quote unquote stuck. But honestly, whatever is meant to happen will happen.
Absolutely.
If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe already. If you want to send us a coffee to keep us going on our YouTube journey, please do that. It is in the description, the link.
Yeah, and we hope you're doing well.
Hope you're doing well. Have a great week.
Peace.
Peace.